Bless you. Thank you. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about eating some chips when I'm filming. I feel like this happens every single time. And actually, it's not even intended. Like, it just happens. Like, I was looking for a cable, and I was looking for it, and I found these bag of chips. So why wouldn't I eat them? I realized that in my last video, if you heard like a noise, like maybe air or maybe wind, actually I didn't realize it was brought to my attention. You could hear it all throughout the video. When I was editing, I did hear it, but I was kind of like, I'll just put some music over it and I'll be good. Like, I really don't see the issue. I guess it was just very distracting because my man pointed it out 20 seconds into the video. He's like, why does your video sound like that? And I was like, what are you talking about? I went back and I was like, okay, my audio's fine. The music in the background's fine. And then I realized that he was talking about the wind. And I was like, well, sorry that my room is in the basement and I'm always freezing. So I have a heater on all the time, but I don't have it on today. You're welcome. Clearly my under eyes are very much there. So I'm gonna go in with the under eye patches. These are the Patchology Soothing Cannabis Seed Oil Infused Eye Gel. Ooh, they smell very delicious. But that's what they look like. I've never actually tried anything like that. Oh, it's gooey. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that feels so nice. She's feeling bougie. That feels so good. I can't tell if I got Cheetos on my eyeballs or if it's this thing though inside my eye. Anyways, I digress. I'm actually not a huge fan of pinks, like as far as eyeshadow goes. Normally my eyes stain and then the next day I just look questionable. Let's pretend like we don't see like where my extensions start. I tried to blend it in as much as I can. You don't want to see the bag. You don't. I did want to keep it neutral because I know not everyone will step out into like super colorful shit, including myself. So I'm going in with the Jaclyn Volume 2 palette. This is what that looks like. So it screams Valentine's Day and summer and spring and everything involves pink. I'm going in with the shade Perfectionist. It's like a very nude pinkish, I hope. Honestly, I feel like I've never been super crazy about Valentine's Day even since I was little. When I was in elementary school, most classes are doing like Valentine's Day parties, and I always got the ones where it's like a square and you pop on it and it explodes and it's like a heart or a fucking circle. I don't fucking know. I always got those for my class and I thought they were so fun. I think like literally every single year since I was in elementary school, those are the ones that I would take. So now I'm going in with this wall. This is called G Money, and I'm going over top the one that I just placed because it was too pinky for me, and this one's more like a round shade. So but I honestly feel like my eyeshadow game changed the moment I realized the amount of lid space that I have, and I feel like it just changed the game for me. Okay, so now I'm going in with this little baby ColourPop palette. I'm using the darkest shade in here. I think it's like a brown, and I'm just gonna place that in the outer corner just to deepen it up. I was sitting up here chatting shit up, and I wasn't even recording. I am freezing. I am literally freezing. My toes are cold. My hands are cold. My hairy ass arms are curled up. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gives you like the perfect amount of pink and the perfect amount of glitter. I don't know. I love it. I love it. For the pink, I went in with the Beauty Creations Circus Clown palette, and that's what it looks like. The shade is the one that I used. I've had this palette for a while now, and then just tap it on there. It's honestly so creamy. I get so scared when I use pastels because they tend to be super patchy. So I'm going in with this white, put that in the inner part of my eye. So I'm recording this on Saturday and it's gonna go up on Sunday, and Valentine's Day is Monday. So I hope that all my pretty girls watch this video in time if they're like clueless on what to do. If you hear that noise, that's literally my heater. Not the one that I plug in, but the one that's actually installed to this house. So I better not get a text from my man. What noise is that in this part of the video? 3.2 seconds. It's my heater. And then I'm gonna do a wing. I actually only started on like halfway because I feel like it gives you that like pulled out effect, and I love it. I actually just bought this eyeliner. It's okay. I feel like nothing's gonna compare to the OG NYX one. I wanted to see if I could find the NYC eyeliner because that was my OG. I would literally buy it all the time at Target, and then it got discontinued, and then I found the NYX one, and then that bitch formula got fucked up, and now I'm onto this one. I can't do eyeliner pens. I need to do the ones that are like this with a super thin brush like that, because anything else I can't do. I always hate pulling this fucking mirror out because it never has batteries, because it like turns on with lights and shit. I probably should, but I think ever since I bought it I just never did. Ooh, just like that. Honestly, they're not even close, but we're just gonna leave it like that. So then I'm going back in with the ColourPop palette. What even is this called? So Au Natural. Watch it be in a different language and I'm over here trying to make it be English. Just that dark brown, and I'm just gonna press that over my eyeliner. I feel like this inner corner liner is just always fucked. That's fine. You know what, I'm gonna move my mirror, but I'm gonna go in with the NYX glitter glue, and I'm actually gonna place that in the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna blend it and literally just have. I have actually been wanting to make an ASMR video for such a long time, but I know not everyone fucks with that shit. Girl, I literally have to put one on every single night or I cannot fall asleep. I think it's like a champagne, silver, goldish. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not about to argue with a bitch who's not about to do shit. So now we will remove. This feels so nice. Honestly, I want to eat them. Like, what if I just take a bite out? I'm not gonna eat it, but I just want to see the texture. I'm not even like tasting the flavor. I'm just biting on it. I mean, I don't know what that feels like. I kind of want to say Jello. I just had to do it because if not, I was gonna wonder and wonder what that feels like. Actually, just stop using makeup wipes in general. But when I actually, okay, so when I remove my makeup, I do use a remover and then I wash my face. Ooh, that was too much. Lord. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think they're pretty. They're not symmetrical, but they're the same thickness and the same length, so that's good enough for me. I feel like once I put the lashes on, it'll be fine. See, it looks so cute. I think before I put lashes on, I'm just gonna add just a little bit of glitter, just a little bit more. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Putty Primer. Smells like coconuts. I don't know. And I like putty primers, especially around this part, because that's where my bitch ass pores are, so cover them up. I have a few on my nose. I did do my skincare prep before this, so I'll probably show that maybe in the next video. Okay, so I'm going in with the Frankie Rose foundation. I'm in the shade Olive. I have these purple fucking plugs and I'm not fucking with them in this video because I couldn't find my black ones or my white ones or my pink ones. Actually, I do have pink ones, but they're like super hot pink and I didn't want that. I feel like every time I film, I just remember everything that's ever happened in my life. So I remember vividly all throughout elementary school, like parties like that we would have in our classroom. When it was time for the party that would start, they would say anyone who brought anything just get up and pass it around. So it's like chaos during the classroom. When everything's done, you go sit down and you take a look at like everything you got. Every single fucking year I would, after passing around the shit that I so thoughtfully got to everyone, I would go sit down and I would look at the stuff on my desk or my table, wherever the fuck I was sitting. And I would gather up with my friends and we would kind of like just chat and eat our candy, chips, whatever food we got. Now, you're thinking, I'm thinking, we're all thinking, my friends, they would get Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, fucking, I don't know if that bitch's name is Belle or Bella from the Beauty and the Beast, whatever that hoe's name is, the Little Mermaid. And I was always getting the junkie car from Cars, Ursula or the fucking crab. I was getting Beast from Beauty and the Beast, Fiona or Shrek. I was getting Garfield. I was always so embarrassed. Like, I know I was ugly, but damn. Obviously, they do that on purpose. And you cannot convince me otherwise, because I used to do that on purpose too. And if I ever took the actual Valentine's Day cards, I would do that. So that's how I know people did it on purpose. I held grudges, okay? And during parties, especially Valentine's Day, this is when I would take it out on you. Because I will give you the ugliest shit ever and have no remorse. I used to hold grudges. Perhaps I still do. We don't know. I used to come straight home and throw all the bitches in the garbage and keep all my candy, because how dare you? But if someone I thought was cute or someone I had a crush on gave me something good, I was like, they like me too. Let's get married. I often question myself as to how this blender even got like this. This is not the original shape. I'm gonna tell you guys something that's so embarrassing. Years later, I can admit to it. So when I was in middle school, I think this was my 7th grade. So this happened on Valentine's Day. So I had this best friend at the time. I don't fuck with her no more because she did me dirty. I just thought it was a brilliant idea in my homeroom to just be like, I want a Valentine and I don't have one. And I know I'm not gonna get a Valentine. Mind you, middle school, girl, middle school and high school, girl, when it's a holiday or your birthday or anything, you want everyone to know. Like, you really just do. I knew I wasn't getting shit. Like, I just knew I was not gonna get shit. I remember just being in my homeroom and I was like, damn, I really want a Valentine and I'm not gonna get a Valentine. So what did I do? I thought it was a good idea to give myself a Valentine and make one up. I sat there, pretended to do my work, and I wrote myself a secret admirer card. I asked to go to the bathroom. I put a card in my locker. When it was time to go to the next classroom, me and my bestie at the time were like this. She was a good friend for the time being, and then she switched up. I'm gonna put that little song, "Wake Up with Superstars." Was so funny to me. We were best friends since we were in middle school, and then when we fell out, she started saying that we were never friends, we were never even close like that. And I was just like, so you're just gonna throw away all those years we were friends and say I wasn't shit, or that we weren't shit, or that our friendship wasn't shit? Okay, but the fact that you're gonna go around and say that we were not shit like that, okay. I was like, damn. I'm okay now. I healed. I put it behind me. Anyways, back to my story. So we went into her locker and I placed the card perfectly well as to when you open it, the card just falls off. So that's what I did. She was like, what the hell? So she grabbed it and it said, "From your secret admirer." And she thought it was for her and I pretended like I thought it was for her. So we start reading it and it goes like, hey, like, I've seen you in the halls. I think you're super pretty. I'm too scared to talk to you. At the end of the day, I'll reveal myself to you. But for now, just know you have a secret admirer. XOXO secret admirer. And then on the back, it said "too loose." Someone needed to give me my fucking Emmy award because I was over here like, oh my God. Who could it be? I'm over here thinking like, oh my God, what if it's this person? We're talking shit like, oh my God, who could it be? And I think on the note I wrote, you'll receive 2 more letters after this. And in my school, when it was like a holiday, they would sell things like cookies, cakes, chips, a bunch of shit, whatever. So I bought myself some cookies along with my note. And she knows my handwriting, so I'm over here writing with my left hand, trying to make that shit look like it's not from me. So whatever, next period comes around, we go back into my locker and of course the cookies are there, the note is there, and girl, I was just over here talking shit up my ass, writing with my left hand. I remember she was like, ew, he writes so ugly, he's probably ugly himself. And I was like, I know, right? Oh my gosh. I would do it when she wasn't looking, when no one was looking actually, when no one had any suspicions. And in every class I would tell my other friends like, yeah, like I just got a note from my secret admirer, this and that. I'm pretty sure they used to sell like little dollar store teddy bears with like a rose. I think if they didn't, then they just used to sell like the rose on its own. Anyways, I bought myself one of those and I put it in my locker. And the last note was like something along the lines of like, oh, I'm sorry, like I actually can't tell you who I am, I don't have the courage, I hope you understand, but I'll let you know eventually. Girl, he never revealed himself. I think I was 13 or 12. 10 years later, I am here revealing myself. By any chance she's watching this, girl, we both got bamboozled. And I didn't do it in a harming way. I just did it in like a, I don't want to feel like a fucking loser. Which honestly, there's nothing wrong with not having a Valentine or not having a significant other around this time. My little self just wanted to feel appreciated. Has anyone else done that? Or am I just like mentally unstable? So the lashes that I have on, honestly, I've had them in my collection for like over a year and I haven't used them, and today I was like, ah, fuck it, they look kind of wispy, so fuck it, and they look so good on. So they're the Beauty Creations in the style Finesse. I'm so obsessed with them, you cannot tell me shit. Underneath my eyes, that nude shade, I went in with the Essence in the shade Silky Nude. I actually got this because my friend Yessie, she literally wears this shit like every day, and she eats, breathes, and shits this, and she swears by it. So I was like, fuck it, let's try it, and I love it. I feel like it kind of almost looks pink because of like the whole look. I'm gonna do this one, pero no tiene punta. I'm gonna go sharpen this and then we'll be back. So I remember when I was younger and we didn't have a sharpener at home, one of my parents would literally sharpen my pencils with a fucking knife. Just sit there and scrape it off until they got punta. But it would literally be so chunky that, I mean, it would work, but it would be so chunky. I'm literally telling you guys, as soon as I press record, like all these memories start popping up into my head, and I can't control it. I really can't. Oh, and the lip video is coming, I promise. But I did want to wait until my lips are fully healed. I don't know. I forgot my moles. That's why I was wondering why it looked so weird. And I like the black one more. What?
Why do you put your mole there?
Where?
Right there. You literally burn it off.
I like it now.
Are you gonna let it grow?
No, I don't like it because that one was big. This one is nice and small. Girl, you would never catch me with that one again in my life. We're gonna get brunch at 2:58.